Hello, happy Tuesday. This week I'll be showing you how to make this bucket hat. This is not as beginner friendly as my other patterns have been. This is probably for like an advanced beginner to an intermediate crocheter. Lots of color changes, obviously. So if you are a beginner and you would like to dive into color changes, give this one a try. I share some tips and tricks for how I like to do things. You can see this is the inside. Not in focus. I'm not gonna change it. But the inside is like just as clean as the outside because of how I like to do my color changes.
I'm very particular about it.
The pattern will be for sale on my Etsy and on my website. It will be cheaper on my website, but if you prefer to get it through Etsy, that is fine. Checker seems to be very trendy right now, and bucket hats are also very trendy right now, so I just love having a hat on my head. And these are so cute. I can't stop looking at myself. How cute is this hat? Ugh, it's a little lopsided because it was like sitting under a pile of dirty clothes in my bedroom.
My bad.
To be fair, this is not mine. This is my husband's. I made it for him.
And he put it on the floor.
It's looking a little rough, but it's very cute. Relatively easy if you're a beginner and you're feeling brave. Give it a try. You will probably surprise yourself. There's really not anything else to say. Enjoy the video. Let's go. So for this project, you're gonna want to have a row counter, some scissors, 5mm crochet hook, a stitch marker, and the weight 4 yarn of your choice in 2 colors. I'm choosing this pink color and this blue color. For round 1, we're going to start off by single crocheting 8 in a magic ring. Pull the tail to close the ring. For round 2, we are going to single crochet 2 in each stitch. From now on, when I mean to single crochet 2, I am going to say increase. So I'm going to increase into each stitch, which again just means single crocheting 2 into one single stitch. I like to put my stitch marker in the first stitch just so that I can keep track of where my first stitch of the round is. In round 3, we are going to single crochet 1 and then increase. We're going to repeat that around. Single crochet 1, and increase. 1, 2. I'm going to continue that. And I'm just going to single crochet around Now I'm going to stop really quick and check my gauge. So to do that, I'm just going to measure across at the widest point. It's about 6.5 centimeters. Now, if you're finding that your ring is smaller, your tension might be too tight, you might be using a yarn that's a little lighter. You can either start over with a bigger crochet hook or a looser tension, or you can add a few more rows when you get to the end. Now for round 5, you're going to single crochet 2 and then increase. 1, 2, increase. Now round 6, I'm going to single crochet around again. Round 7, I'm going to single crochet 3 and then increase. Now for row 8, we're going to repeat that last row. So again, we're going to single crochet 3 and then increase. Now for row 9, or round 9, we're going to single crochet 4 and then increase. Round 10 we single crochet 5 and then increase. For round 11 we are going to single crochet around. In round 6 we are going to single crochet. No. In round 12 we're going to single crochet 6 and then increase. Now in round 13 we single crochet around. Now for round 14 we're going to single crochet 7 and then increase. And now in row 15 we are going to start color changes. From row 15 through 29 we are going to do no more increases, but we are going to start our check pattern. And to do that, in this last single crochet of the previous round, which is round 14, I haven't pulled that final loop through my single crochet, but here is where I'm going to introduce my next color. So here I'm going to add my pink. I'm just going to pull that through those 2 loops. So this first round, for round 15, we're going to be working in the back loop only. So we're going to insert our hook into the back loop. I'm going to show you again. There's 2 loops. There's one in the front, one in the back. We're going to insert our hook only into that back loop. Our hook is also going to go underneath the blue yarn so that we carry it through to the other side of the pink. And we're going to single crochet 4, 2, 3, 4, and then one more in pink, but instead of finishing it with the pink here, we're going to pull up our blue and finish that 5th stitch with the blue yarn. So I'll show you again in the back loop only. Hook goes into that back loop and underneath that pink yarn to pull it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then in our 5th blue stitch, we finish with the pink. And the reason I do this is because if we had not finished this pink stitch with the blue, this little V right on top of the blue stitch would be pink. And I don't think that would make a huge difference in the finished product, but it certainly would confuse me. This makes it a lot easier to see and know that you're supposed to be single crocheting a blue stitch on top of this stitch and not a pink one. Same as over here. So continuing to work in the back loop only for this row, and then we will make 4 more rows in this same pattern, alternating between blue and pink. So now I've finished round 15, going into round 16. I'm no longer working in the back loop only. I'm working normally and still carrying through that other colored yarn so that I can use it on the other side. Again, this color, this pattern, pink and then blue, is going to repeat until we have 5 rows. So that's going to go through row 19. And then at row 20, we are going to swap the order of the colors. So we will have blue here and pink here. So now I'm at round 20. As you can see, I've completed 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I am going to swap the color pattern. And to do that, I'm just going to continue on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I finish off with the pink. And then I'm going to again continue this color pattern for 5 more rows. When I reach row 25, I'm going to swap colors again. Oh shit. So we will basically have 3 chunks of squares. We're gonna swap our colors. We're swapping our colors here at row 20, and then at row 25, we're gonna swap our colors again. And then for row 30, that is when we start the brim, so I will meet you there. Now here in row 30 is where we are going to start incorporating our increases. In this row we are going to work in the front loop only, and again we are going to do that only in this row. So working in the front loop only, we're going to continue our checker pattern. We're going to swap the order of colors one more time, and we are going to single crochet 4 and then increase. Here is where those little loops that we made on the top, they're the right color. Here's where that's really helpful, because in whatever stitch that you're working into, that's going to be the color of your increases. You're not going to swap colors in an increase. You're just going to increase every 4 stitches. Whatever color that ends up being on, that's the color you're going to increase with. Now in round 31, we're going to continue increasing and continue again working in that checker pattern. We're going to start by single crocheting 2 and then increasing, and then for the remainder of the row we will single crochet 5 and then increase. We will have 3 stitches left over, and we will just single crochet into those 3 stitches. You should have 126 stitches by the end, and we are not working in the front loop only anymore. To finish our hat, we will single crochet around for rows 32 through 35. That was easier than you thought, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was easy to follow. As always, if you have any questions or need anything clarified, feel free to pop those into the comments or email me at bethmarchettiart@gmail.com. You can also message me through Etsy if you want. I respond to messages there too, obviously. Just don't DM me on Instagram. I won't see it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy your hat. Of course, feel free to like sell these if you make them. Just please credit me with the original pattern. You know, if you make one, share it on Instagram, tag me in it so I can see. I'm beth.marchetti. My socials are in the description below. You can buy the printable version of this pattern on my Etsy or on my website. Links to those are in the description. Very cool. If you have any requests for future projects, please let me know. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Later. Fuck.